All right. Wow, that took me actually ages. Um, I started, roughly speaking, trying to get this stream going about an hour ago. Um, yes, I mean, I feel the title says pretty much everything of what the aim is here. I'm just quickly running through to get to Battle Limit Station. I'm not running this in Hardcore U mode because I know I'm going to die at least once to BoNS. And so there's not really too much point in me trying to go completely deathless because it won't happen. Alright, and I've even got water. Okay, so that's a good start. So yes, basically I'm just going to try and do this somewhat as quickly as possible, and then we're going to get started on fighting Battle Limit Station. There's nothing too interesting here. This is it's me making arguably the wrong choice, faction gear, but I don't know this is the most efficient in fighting the Spider Queen, but it doesn't really matter. And actually, I don't know this is that much worse. So, yeah, sure, Assembly isn't designed to be a DPS tower, but realistically, I don't think you actually would use any of the faction's abilities to really much effect. Because you just run out of imagination here. You're fighting a single enemy. You don't get imagination. If you run away to go and smash these things, then you lose DPS. So I don't think it's ever worth it. So yeah, I'm not going to stress very much about the choice of this. I am just trying to do this as quickly as possible. So I'm just going to see if I could ground pound there. I'm fairly certain even ground pounding won't get me stuck, but it's always worth a try. I feel a precise ground pound could clip me inside. There's literally no reason to want to do that, but I feel it would be possible. Yeah, there's no reason to want to do it. There's no real reason to be too concerned about it. I can survive a standard... Sorry? No, okay. Like, I can survive the Spider Queen fight normally, clipped inside, or in hardcore LU, clipped inside her, so, like, it's not really a problem if it happens. Yeah, so this first part's going to be standard, and then, yeah, I'm genuinely really looking forward to doing Battle Limit Station, because the parts I have always enjoyed... The thing, sorry, no, I guess it's the other way around. The thing that kind of frustrates me about Hardcore OU is that so often it's incredibly, like, the best strategies are incredibly predetermined, and okay, there will become an element of this for BoNS with a little bit of practice, but for now at least, there's no best strategy. Like, I'm going to be swarmed. That's what when I first did Crooks in hardcore mode, that was really good fun, because you couldn't do the standard technique of safing it by, like, completely isolating an enemy and doing stuff with that. That just wasn't a viable option. Oh, I should also mute various servers, shouldn't I? Should mute. Already got my mail muted, that's good, and I'll mute Discord. There we are. Should be good. Okay, cool. Is this... Wow, this is actually a black... There we are. Now you've actually got visuals. Wow. Oh, and I hadn't remembered to turn desktop audio on. Still can't hear the desktop audio. That's a little bit strange. No, it's just too quiet. Okay. Let's see if that's all right. Okay. It also gives me some idea of what the latency is. I've got this up on a second screen, and I just more or less assumed that there was just a huge delay, and that it wasn't loading because I had so much difficulty getting this computer up and running, so I could have one laptop playing and my old laptop for moderation. Any stream chat which we might get. So yeah, this is... I mean, it's also slightly distracting because just out of the corner of my eye, I can see past me running around doing all manner of strange things. Just building a castle at the moment. It's not doing a very good job of it, honestly. So yeah, let's... I don't need to... Oh, wait, did I say... No, I already claimed that, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, and so this is really what I was going for. It's going for running. Got battered Nimber. Gets Nimber Station. I think you need to do the faction quest chain. I think it's going to say talk to Nexus J before you talk to Whisperly. If not, I'm going to give it a go because I see no reason not to. I think it's probably a relatively good idea to try and save that time. But if not, those Nexus J missions are tedious, but they're not all that time consuming. It's just a case of I've done them so many times. I mean, I feel could recite most of the major quest chain for hardcore LU. Off the top of my head at this stage. Which is a waste, if I had to summarise. Cool. I didn't realise I have the option to create polls when I'm doing a video. It's interesting. When I've got something with live chat open. I'm assuming it's specifically streams, and it wouldn't happen if I were premiering something, but I don't know. Okay. First off, check, get the inevitable message. Yep. Talk to Nexus J. So, gonna keep going. Just saw a little number pop up as someone else hopped into the stream, and if they went back to check the beginning of the stream, probably were very, very confused and then left. Which means, yes, I am only talking to you, the people who are watching this at some point in the future. I am not talking to anyone watching this now, but you know, just so I remain sane and so it feels like I have friends and people who care about this, I'm going to continue talking to my imaginary friends. Slightly memeing. Come on. Just wanna do the. I genuinely the initial quest chain I'm genuinely so sick of by now. I've just done. Thanks, Spec. I've just done this so many times. But there's lots of stuff like Bat and Nimber Station. I really actually haven't done that much. I've done a few Bat and Nimber Station runs, but not many. Yeah, I'm trying to think how many I've done. I think I've done like 3 or 4, maybe. Wow, I've done... Surely I must have done a bit more than that, but I really haven't done many. Despite how excited I was for it to come out. I guess because I was just so focused on Hardcore LU, and like, that is such a stupid thing to try and do in the middle of a Hardcore LU run, because you will die many times. Fortunately, I'm more than fine with this character dying many times. So yeah, I could go and get more health. I'm not going to. It's probably worth it, honestly. But it will just take a lot of time, and it's not time I really want to spend doing stuff like or doing that. Like, it's Health does make a difference. In particular, it makes a huge amount of difference actually going from 5 health to 6 health, because it means that virtually nothing in the game can one-shot you. However, realistically, quite a few areas of Battle Limbo Station are quite cramped, and the thing I feel that there's a fair risk of is me fighting an Admiral, and the Admiral, like, this is where I feel I'm most likely to die, is like an Admiral repeatedly knocking me into a corner. Other reasonably likely places are like King of Hurl. I can see stuff happening there. And I should say this is on a GM account, so that I can, if necessary, spawn in health kits. Because I'm not... I can spend all my money on it, but I somehow suspect that... I suspect that money would be enough for, like, a complete successful run, but I'm not going to be complete and successful the first time. And what, it is 20, 25, I think? 25 for a single Nexus Force healing kit. So that's some amount. 25, what, that's... What's what? 1/4. So... 200, is that? Something like that? I'm talking out of nonsense. I can't do maths. It's not 200. Wow, that is actually... Feeling disappointed. No, it should be... I can't be what to think. 25 is 100 divided by 4. I'm divided by 25, so it's multiplied by 4 times. Multiplied by 4 divided by 100. Rip. You. A physicist, I never have to do mental maths. So I can be like... What's that? 600 or 64? Again, that's more mental maths than I regularly do. Sorry, I am just quickly doing mental maths. It's 320. Oh yeah, because 8 times 4 is not 64. It doesn't really matter, so... yeah, I think so. And yes, what was going through my mind there was literally, if it doesn't matter, which is the best one to go for. This is what my mind does. It does stupid things. And I just keep going, make the best of it. Most of what I do just spite my mind. Not because of it. One could argue to spite as well as despite. I hate that one. That mission always gets me. And it's not something I've yet done regularly enough. Like, it's not early game. So what was... It's not sufficiently early game. That it's something I do regularly. Or, like, I do it regularly, but not in... It takes a while to get a character this far. Okay, no, I don't need anything else. I'm going to go and buy some health kits, and then let's go. Okay, this is the aim. Got a character to where we would reasonably be. Like, again, I could stock up on things, and depending on how this goes, I may choose to say, okay, we've got a late game hardcore OU character. Let's go with that. But for now, we'll do... Why am I clicking that? We'll do early game hardcore OU. Okay, that's how I did click on the right one. Oh, I'm actually really bad, aren't I? It's 40. Of course it is, because it's always 10 times the amount of health you get. I thought the game was being like, no, you should not spend all of your money. But no, it doesn't mind that much. What you're seeing here is good money good usage of money. Okay, now it's actually reaching the stage of bad usage of money because I might want to buy other stuff. Like, potentially... Yeah, potentially there are other ways I could do this hardcore OU. I could get the big one. I could get spring shoes, because I mean, I haven't tested it, but I almost guarantee I could find some way of getting out of bounds. But realistically, I shouldn't need any of that. All right, and a little bit further up, and let's go. Oh, actually, no. Let's be a little bit sneaky and slightly advertise that I'm doing this. I mean, I'm fairly certain it's allowed. Let's get the URL. And let's have a brief second of hearing my own voice being played back to me. That's going to be painful and a little bit annoying. It was a very brief second. Okay, and let's drop that here. Okay, and with that, I'm going to head in. Let's go. It's very optimistic of me, I will say, not to have bought... not to have bought more Imaginites. Yeah, right, let's go. Not at all liking the look of how this will probably play out. It's a stupid challenge, and it's going to end in disaster. But I signed up to it, so I can't complain. I'll be interested to see just how far I get, honestly, to begin with. I actually think it genuinely... It's an interesting question to think about what I'm going to die to. Oh, no, I know what I'm going to die to. Oh no, I don't have a plan for this. Spiderlings. They deal a lot of damage, and they are annoying as heck. Bombs. So I'm gonna have to on the fly come up with some strategies against them. I should also be. I don't need to be careful to conserve my life, but because I do have a lot of healing items, but conversely, that was a wave of... I'm so used to being able to just go and get more health. And I'm used to going and getting health being part of strategies that I run when I do hardcore OU. So I'm gonna be less effective at... I'm effectively gonna be trying to do this somewhat damageless. And that I'm going to have to be quite careful with. Because I'm not very good at damageless. And that was a really, really stupid decision. That arguably should have killed me. Okay, we've got first use. Yeah, another interesting question is how many healing items is it going to take for me to actually manage this? Because it could be quite a few. Wow, I am bad. Just, as honestly as I hope that roughly gets it. I've got almost a live replay in one corner of my screen. Okay, so quickly take... Oh, no, that's not good. Okay. Move, move. Ooh. This isn't a good start, but they're all still chasing. That's not good. If I can't get rid of those, we're going to have problems. Unless I can be... Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, we have gone... have we gone rid of many of them? Enough. Enough, that worked. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is very much not going to be a good time. So, a nice trick for strolling mechs. Get up close. And then... Oh, no, do they do... These ones deal damage with their kick attacks? No, I don't think they do. I think I just didn't get hit by the kick attack. So get rid of you first. The issue is... Yeah. Okay. And this guy we should be able to take out now. Just getting close enough. Yeah. Wow. You should now be getting a sense of just how, like, hard this challenge is going to be. If two Stromling mechs there were that difficult. Additionally, I'm doing this completely blind. I have not planned out any element of this. I don't imagine I will get that far, but if I do, things like the horsemen are going to be impossible. This is also going to be, like, quite the large... That was, again, stupid. It's going to be quite a large challenge. Just because, like... Or quite the long challenge. Okay, right, yeah, okay. Ideally, I would like to keep running around, let the mechs do their thing. Ouch. I'd like to take the mechs on one at a time, if I can. Okay. So the thing is, mechs in DLU have an absolutely... But I don't know if that... I think these may also be the survival mech type. Rather than the standard mechs. I don't believe off the top of my head that Battle Infestation has separate mech types. Which means these guys may be the kind from Survival who have, like, an incredibly large format range. And they are terrifying. Doesn't look like they are, though. The ones in Survival move a lot faster. Or maybe they are the same, but the way the AI is done is slightly different. I don't know. But that is a godsend because life could be a lot worse. That was interesting. I slid down too soon on that ground pound. And that is actually potential speed strat material at some point. Wow, I'm bad. Right, so early bonds. Nothing too interesting, nothing too difficult. This is where it wraps up. These things. The hammer stromlings. I've got to be so incredibly careful of them because... great. And we've got spiderlings. Okay. First off, I'm going to see if I can just... running by... get rid of this mech. Oh, that was really bad. Glad I didn't commit there. These guys, yeah. That's... I should have actually... I, in fairness, guessed Spiderling. That was the correct round for the Spiderlings. But yeah, I completely forgot those guys. I have never fought any Hammer Stromlings in any hardcore LU thing. I think ever. Because it was just not a good idea. Like, they are the antithesis, or the like exact worst thing for a hardcore LU run. They are low attack speed, but incredibly. But like if I recall correctly, I don't think you can stun them, which means one hit and you're dead. If I recall correctly, I think I was on quite... I'm going to go and check the video whilst I play. I think that I was quite low on health when I died there. Yeah, I was on 3 health. Okay, cool. Alright, so if I recall correctly, they deal 3 damage. As long as I'm above 3 health, I should be good. What I really need to do is guarantee that I don't clump them. Because there, I don't know that would have helped. There were 2 of them clumped up right next to one another. Okay, so that was what, round 4? That we hit those. So, and one of them spawned right next to the Stromling mech near the start. Wow, bad. Heal up. Wow. It's terrible. That was a little bit too slow on the healing item, but really that was disappointing. Should not have happened, but it's interesting to know that I want to be kind of careful utilising the centre. Because it brings with it a lot of risk. Where the heck have all you guys come from? Try that. Yeah, that was... I wanted to see what would happen there. Yeah. So, okay, so I'm going to need to avoid the centre at all costs, I guess, is one really good thing to learn. The centre is bad. The centre is where you get swarmed. If I do deal with the centre, I should run in, run out, or run in slowly, I think is the best bet. Wow, you're just not going to come down to my level. Okay. I know people always say don't stoop to someone else's level, but please do. It'll be very hard to kill you if you don't. And I am not playing very well right now. That's confusing. Okay. I forget how many I started this run on, but I can always check in post. And, like, realistically, the run may well end to round 4 again. Because I don't have a strategy for those. I seem to recall them just genuinely being awful. They're, like, only alright if you can tank hits. And I can't tank hits. Yeah, you'll see me making an awful lot of use of running and jumping, because that's the safest way to kill enemies in LU. Because that's where you maintain run speed. And you also have... I don't know if you have a slight range advantage on your attacks, but the fact that you're not fixed in place by the attack is... it's unique to running, jumping attacks, and it is possibly one of the most helpful things for something like this. Okay, as long as I'm not stupid, we shouldn't really have any difficulties up to round 4. I'm not going to run into the centre this time, because that really was a bad idea. Okay, what are all the mechs doing? Are there only 2 this time? There are only 2. There are only 2, but they are instantly aggroed. Makes sense for me to just lure them over here. That's the safe approach. Okay, so they can't get me. As long as I'm not an idiot, which I'm actually kind of trying to be right now. I want to see if I can get a standard. Okay, let's not do that. Are you going to come any closer? If I recall correctly, strongly mechs get slower the closer they get to you. So what I really want to do is run up here. Wow, that was bad. I thought they were still moving. I'm safing this actually way too much. This is unnecessary levels of safing. But hey. Safing runs is how I avoid dying. That was not good. Interesting. And I couldn't knock it out of attack. Quickly heal up. Did not expect to see you there. And, okay. I think just running in circles around those and hitting them with running jump attacks is better than trying what I did there. I feel BoNS running jump attacks are so much, like, really going to be my friend, because it appears I can't stun things, even. Like, I don't think I was able to stun that mech. For those of you wondering, when I say stun, I mean the fact that enemies in LU aren't able to attack for a short period after you hit them. Now, that's less useful than the fact that for a short period, that basically you also cancel any attacks they are currently attempting to do. That's incredibly useful when fighting spiderlings. If I don't have that, there's an incredibly high risk that I will be hit to what is initially a 3 damage spiderling attack, but may well be significantly more. Am I going to get over here in time? I need to get over here quickly. Quickly. What? Okay. Do rounds change? Or did I just misremember which rounds? Bad, 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 bad. Okay. I need to not do that. That will get me killed. So long as I keep moving, the mechs aren't too much of a problem. I might start getting hits off on this one. And there shouldn't really be much else nearby to cause me problems fighting these, so it should just be relatively straightforward. There we are, okay. Interesting, that guy wasn't aggroed. That suggests that mechs have a somewhat shorter range than I normally expect. Or than what I would have expected from survival. Because the range of mechs in survival is, yeah, seriously, seriously, seriously huge. I kind of want to see how far I can lure this guy over for round 5. Because I want to be as close to... Okay, that's good enough for me. Oh no, the thing is I don't want to start too close. Oh, and there are 2. That's bad. Okay. Confirmed how much damage they deal. Okay, first off I'm going to take out the mech and any other mechs nearby. Then I'm going to attempt one run-by of the... Getting shot by another mech. Okay, I'm going to take out all of them. I'm actually going to take out, I think, just everything in run-bys other than the hammer stromlings that I can. Oh, interesting. This is bad. I lost aggro on both of them, and this is bad. Okay. Need to be a little more careful. Okay, so the aggro range ends around here. That's good information to have. Can I de-aggro that mech that's chasing me? Yes, I can. Okay. And I can get one of these aggroed at a time. Okay, can I do what I want to do? If I'm good, yes. Okay. I can also bait out an attack by running close, I think. I'm not always good enough to, apparently. Okay, those are going to be difficult. What other enemies do we have? Got one spiderling. Don't know how I'm going to beat that. Don't really want to aggro it just yet. See, I need to find a good angle from which to which to or the good angle for attacking hammer stromlings, because just attacking them. Okay, can I quickly take that out before? Okay, good. That was a bit premature of, but okay. Now going in, and as you can see, I am dead. Didn't have the healing cherry at the right point. Or at least it didn't seem like I did. Okay. So, yeah, this is going to be what's really, really difficult. I normally... Actually, this is like going back to... Oh, no. Okay. These spiderlings are going to be like OG DLU Spider Cave spiderlings. And I did have strategy before the stun system was implemented, and I had strategies for those. I could beat them reliably. The issue is I don't remember what those strategies were. And also, I don't think these have exactly the same AI, or I definitely don't think they obey the same loop. Maybe I was just too close to that one. So what's the loop? The loop is... one shot, then lunge attack, then web attack. That didn't appear to be what happens there. It could be that it attempted a web attack, a lunge attack, and I just moved or something. Don't know. So yeah, I think a huge thing. So I cannot stun enemies. This is going to be a problem. What I can do is use the enemy's natural stun after being attacked to my advantage. So I can bait out an attack. Wow, that was bad. That was doubly bad. I can bait out an attack and use the fact that they're stunned after my attack to get a free hit, basically. The issue is that relies on my ability to really, really, really accurately judge exactly what an attack's going to be. And when. And time. Time my movement past such that I... where are they? Where are the mechs? There and there. Great. Worst possible place they could have been. I was just in a stupid position. Why was I not attacking there? I'm not certain. I'm not careful. I'm dead now. Let's heal up. There's no reason to be going through on lower health. Especially when I know I've clumped up stromlings. Clumped up stromlings and I'm being somewhat stun-locked. Okay, not stun-locked, that's not what I mean, but close enough. Okay, now I go in for attacks like that. There we are. See, ideally the aim is that I play the enemy's AI. That I ensure... Yeah, I think that... I mean, that's... I've mentioned this in the past. That's kind of the rule with most of hardcore LU. You're not attempting... It's not just you attempting to react better than anyone else can to situations you're placed in. It's knowing in advance what your situation is going to be. Okay, this is the 4 mech round. I definitely want to begin here. Yeah, that's good. I'm just gonna charge that guy. Worth it. Okay, next one over there. See, I could be playing significantly more riskily and using my power-ups a lot more, because like I do have loads, and that is very realistic that in a hardcore you run you would have this many power-ups. That was an interesting strategy that is not to go well. Because that's the nice thing about hardcore, you have literally nothing else to spend your money on. And that didn't work out well, but it could have gone a lot worse. I should have intentionally kept a stromling near the other end, just for the start of next round. Do I actually... what do I want to start with next round? No, I definitely want to start that end. I think I need to have the mechs gone. At any rate, I need to play the mech game carefully. And I should get rid of the hammer stromlings. Where's the mech spawn? I think it spawns here. Oh, this could be worse. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. That was close. I knew there was one stromling there and one hammer stromling. Ah, no, and I've just aggroed the other one, probably. And definitely just came close enough that should have been aggroed. Okay, one hit from a hammer stromling. I am dead at the moment, so let's be careful. Can I aggroed that hammer stromling? Yes, I can, that's good. Quickly get rid of the mech. Can handle this far better if I'm not taking fire as I fight. I'm not taking fire from other enemies. I mean, ideally, not taking fire from any enemies whatsoever would be great. Move, move, move. Oh, okay, the spiderling. I hoped I'd move far enough away to de-aggro it. I definitely have not. Okay, there we are. No, re-aggroed. Okay, let's just hang out over here for a little bit. I know that I won't lose aggro on mech. That's good. Ah, that was bad. I should have had that. Okay, now I want to play the AI of these two, but I probably want to move. Okay, I want to de-aggro them by going here, and then I want to re-aggro them one at a time. There we are. It's good enough. Ow. I apparently cancelled one of those attacks. Don't know how. Right, oh, I've got a theory, but don't know. And yeah, that's the bit I don't know how to handle. It's the fact that I feel like I really should have. Like, currently the strategy is just tank one hit. Okay, let's aggro the spiderling. Bring the spiderling over here. This is cleared territory. If I'm going to fight it anywhere, here is better than anywhere else. Try and shoot me, come on. Oh, okay, and no. Let's de-aggro the other mech. Don't want to be dealing with that. De-aggro the spiderling as well. Okay, now I'm going to run around this way and take out that mech. Take out the remaining enemies first. I think that's the best bet. Okay, cool. Stromling, two stromlings, one mech, and the remaining spiderling. Okay, so that's everyone. Just need to take out the mech and I'm good. How is... You better not be aggroed on me. If you're aggroed on me, I'm going to be really annoyed. Okay. Okay, it's been ages since I've used this strategy. Okay, first, dodge the attack. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, run away. I think, okay, yeah, I do not remember the strategy well enough, evidently. That was not a runaway instance. Okay, so I want to wait until the next shot. Oh, no, I don't. I want to get it back on ground level, because currently it's raised up. Come on. Ground level. Ground level, if you please. Don't like that I'm taking lots of damage here. Like, it doesn't actually make any difference to me. But, really? I think I actually could have taken that. I've got to be a lot more careful in avoiding the shots. Okay. Next shot I'm going to run in. Okay. 2, 3, come on. Come off cooldown. Come off cooldown. Come off cooldown. No, I'm dead. I shouldn't have risked it. It wasn't worth the risk. I think is, especially very early on in any challenge, I feel like or any hardcore EU challenge, I feel like I overestimate my abilities and risk stuff that I later learn I can't get away with. And I think that is probably part of me learning to do them better. Because, like, for instance, I now feel more comfortable that I can handle these guys clumped up, and so I'm going to risk it. And I'm probably going to die now and learn that, oh, no, I actually can't. I can, for instance, wow. Don't know if you heard how rapidly I smashed that health button when I hit 1 health there. I knew that couldn't smash me, but I wasn't expecting they'd cancel my ground pound. Yes. Saw at least one over there. There too. Yeah, there too. Good. Okay. Yeah, but one thing I do want to just get better at is just clearing this early game out faster, more efficiently, because, like any challenge, one of the other things that will determine how good I get at this is how fast I learn, and I'm only going to learn by repetition on the hard stuff. If I have to go back to the start every time, because I do stupid things like that, then I don't get to learn. Actually, no, I take that back. That's fine. Like, me dying is always a good thing for me learning. So, like, that, because hopefully I now know not to be that arrogant with grouping enemies again. I probably will, but, like, the idea is that the more I die, actually, the more I am learning. So the deaths are good. I'm not going to be disappointed with that. It's the downtime where I'm fighting enemies which are easy that I'm trying to avoid. So actually me doing stupid things and dying to early game enemies, it's kind of, it means I'm learning faster. So it might not actually be the worst thing in the world. Okay. Those two there. Hoping that as I do this, one nice thing would be that maybe this will actually improve my knowledge of battle infestation, because my knowledge isn't great. I'm going to have aggroed quite a few, but not all of them, which is good. That's what we like to see. Yeah, you can see how much, when I mentioned this earlier, you can see how much I'm making use of the jump attack. Like, it's just by far the best way of smashing any of these things. Got to be a little bit careful there. I was not paying enough attention to I was not paying enough attention to my health. Okay, I'm gonna start this end. I'm gonna ad-lib this. Oh, hello. Lots of you guys. Keep moving. Regen. We'll clear out these. More stronglings incoming. Oh, I got both of them. Okay. I didn't think I hit Alt twice. Definitely I did. Even if I did hit Alt twice, I should have been in the air. I really messed up on that one. It ended well, but I did mess up. That's an interesting option available, actually. Ground pounding while sliding means you don't get stalled in the air, if I recall correctly. Or there's some condition, and I managed to activate it there by ground pounding that meg, and that meant that I didn't have as much airtime, which meant I was less likely to have something hit me out of the attack animation. How did that attack not hit me? That should have done. Really? And, okay. There we are. Wave 4 is the 4 Stromling mechs, I believe. That's the only real difficulty in that round. And I don't know if this is the best place to start round 4, but I don't think there's any reason not to. Oh, could I? Yeah, I could, but I'm not going to. I was thinking about keeping only one mech aggroed at a time, but it's really not worth the setup for that. It just takes ages. I'll just happily accept that Maelstrom brick. I'm going to have a reasonable number of faction tokens after this, because I can always use that machine in Nimbus, not Nimbus Station, Nexus Tower. I can also use the one in Nimbus Station, but the one in Nexus Tower I don't need a hammer for. Wow, I mistimed that attack horrendously. It's also, those attacks are nice because I can use them in the air, and enemies fly in DLU, because nav meshes. That's one issue. So I spend lots of my time in LU jumping because that's a very effective way of dodging mech bullets, for instance, also fastest way of moving. There are lots of good reasons to jump. It's one huge downside, which is that it puts enemies in the air. It's like by far the best way for me to fight like this, but does rather have a huge downside. Yes, that's it. Puts me in a rather difficult position when all of the things I'm trying to fight are currently floating midair. Wow, I am bad. What do I want to do? I want to start this side, aggro the mech, take out the mech on its own. Yeah. Seriously? I didn't dodge that? Oh, hello? Anticipating Stromling's guess I should have done. Oh, that's the one Stromling that was causing problems for me early on last time. Come on. No, I've got your aggro to at least a good way out over here. Oh, those two are split up. Okay, I've got enough time to do this before that one gets to me. Okay. That time it seemed to stun it. Okay, this is what a ideal fight, aside from that. Quickly. Oh, it was close. Okay, again, that was bad. I should have just used a healing item. There was no reason not to. That was really just bad decision-making on my part. So yeah, for anyone just tuning in, you can see roughly what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to not be smashed desperately, and okay. What other enemies do I have before I engage this spiderling? Do I have any mechs? One mech over there. That shouldn't come close enough to being an issue. Okay, let's do this. That's actually a good time to attack. 3. Heal. Keep attacking. Run away. What? What just happened there? That shouldn't have been able to attack again so soon. If I might have to say this is a post-Nile Forest character if that happens, if that's going to be a thing, because that did 5 damage nearly instantly, and there was more or less nothing I could do. I mean, okay, I can give this. I can also give this an attempt like completely safing the Stromling or the Spiderling, but the thing is, if I do that, that's not going to be scalable to late game when I'm going to be fighting multiple Stromling invaders or Spiderling invaders simultaneously. Or when I'm presumably going to have to. I mean, maybe I won't. This will be so much easier with a big one. I really should have just said this is a post-Crux Prime character. You should only do some post-Crux Prime characters. Get a big one. That'll make your life a million times easier. I'm doing exactly what I know I shouldn't do, which is clumping up enemies in the centre and running around in a circle. It's one of the worst things I can do because that gets all the enemies at the edge to be aggroed, but it is faster than anything else. So I'm going to rationalise my bad decisions like that. You see that was an any % speedrun of rationalising bad choices. any percent, it was very much not a 100% speedrun because I didn't go for the best option. I just went for the first option that got me to sound reasonable to myself. What do we have? What do we have? Just those two. Okay. All good. I wish it showed me. Oh, does it? What's that time? Is that the best? No, that's only... Okay, it would be nice to have the best time I've achieved a certain wave. And again, not that this is a speed run, but it's kind of nice to know because, like, whilst this isn't a speed run, I do want to be getting more efficient because this early game takes ages. And it would be nice to have a somewhat fast early game. Take this guy out. Thank you. I like how I said thank you before it actually had happened. Something could have gone wrong there. I don't know what, but I know this is hardcore LU. Something always does. If I heal up, I can take these guys out in one go. If I time this right, I probably didn't. Oh, but I did. Didn't even get hit once. Hello. Not good, not good. Heal up. Not worth taking the chances there. That was a little bit stupid / risky. No, I need to get out. There are 3 spawn here. No, okay, that's... Okay, I swear the spawning of these guys is not deterministic. Or I'm just mixing up rounds. But I think we already know it's not deterministic. I'm fairly certain the spiderling that I hate fighting, I've seen in multiple places so far. Right, so we're going to give that a bit of a better go. Spiderling. Yeah. This is actually turning out to be a far more efficient way of completing this wave, because I don't have all of the mechs aggroed on me at once at the start. So I can take them out like that, which isn't a viable strategy otherwise. There are 2 over there. Brilliant. Okay, 2 over there, then I run to the left, get that mech. Ideally with a minimum... Oh, I also get a Stromling if it spawns somewhere nearby here. Does it let me jump on top of that? No, it doesn't. Okay. I'm going to get that Stromling. Wow. Come on, get that guy. Come on. That was a little bit early. I'm guessing their shots didn't go through things in live. This is a bad idea, so I'm going to back out. And yeah, I've got both of those aggroed. Get rid of that de-aggro. Worth it. Yeah, I'm guessing they didn't go through things in life. Or they did go... Sorry, yeah, that the shots didn't pass through objects in life like they do now. Not good. Okay, that was preemptive use. Turns out I didn't need to use the healing cherry, but it was the right decision to do so. I've got both aggroed, but that's fine. I can get rid of that one and focus this guy. Somehow managed to not get hit by that. I think when I do that, it's related to me going to like the other side of the thing as my attacks move me forwards. Not even going to try. Interesting. That triggered it. Let's see, can I do that repeatedly? Apparently not. Not going to waste time trying. And I was nearly too slow on that healing item there. Okay, where's the spiderling? Okay. Go for the standard approach now. How many do I get for that? 20 faction tokens. Not incredible. I mean, I didn't get very far to get those, so, like, it's fair enough, number-wise. 2 mechs? I haven't... That means 3 mechs total this round. Yeah, okay, they definitely are spawning somewhat randomly. Because I have not fought that many mechs in a single round. I thought, it's gonna... Okay, aggro that. That's kind of ideal. Where's that one last stromling around there? Okay. We'll get that before engaging the Spiderling, and then I'm going to test playing this completely safe. Wow. How did that hit me? No, back out. Okay, so that's what's happening. It doesn't really have a time delay between the web attack and the lunge attack. It has a time delay between the lunge attack and the web attack, but it doesn't go the other way round. Okay, I can work with this. Now I know what's going on, I can work with that. So that just means that I cannot rely... If I get hit by a web attack, I need to instantly heal. Because if I don't instantly heal, I will be smashed. But okay, this is good. This means I don't need to power up this character anymore. This is fine. Wow, how did I miss all of those? That and that. Okay, I might just retire from playing LU. This seems like the logical course of action with gameplay like you just saw. I don't know if the little twist of the camera I do actually helps. I do know that attacks in LU do have, like, almost a cone of attack. Or that attacks in LU can. In particular, I'm thinking of the single attack. Well, I know it's not all things nearby, because you can not face an enemy and you can miss an attack because of it. And I know you've got items like the Wand of Celebration, which just do attacks in very much a single straight line. Wow, that was bad. Fortunately, Stronglings have quite a long delay if they miss an attack. Okay, there's one guy over there. This is the part about that Battle Station I was always terrible at. Wow. Wow. Let's heal up, because that's in a wall and I can't attack it. And I need to heal up at some point anyway. I mean, the thing is, it's kind of nice to see at least my wave 4 time. I can see that progressing. That's not good. It's annoyed I didn't get close enough to smash both of them. Heal up, because I'm taking fire and fighting Stromlings at once, and both of those are a good way of going down on health fairly rapidly. So yeah, I don't know how I'm going to handle this constant fire late game, because it only is going to get worse. Do I just try this? That was bad. Made it, but that was risky. It's kind of fairly safe to go for that on the second mech. That first one is a little bit sketchy. It's a little bit sketchy, but I think I will. I think that's sufficiently unsketchy that I can get it with time. Hey there. Wow. Nice. I shouldn't really have hesitated that long before using the healing cherry. Okay, take them out this way. Puts me in a good place for the start of next round. No, next round doesn't matter. This round. Oh, yeah, let's try this end as the strategy this time. Because that didn't work too badly last time. Kept the enemies fairly linear. Didn't pile up. Take that out. But yeah, you note how the energy balls shot by the mechs don't visibly go through trees, but they still do damage. You know, there should be a little bit more latency there if that damage were that damage was server-sided. So presumably the collisions are being handled client-side. In which case that shouldn't be going wrong. It's like, this is the live client. So maybe that was just a weird idiosyncrasy of live. Wow, that was bad. But can move on. That's a good spawn. Oh, that was interesting. Okay. Only to me, but I was kind of trying to see if I could get it to spawn platforms. And I am, but I'm not managing to stand on them. As you don't know what I'm talking about, LU projectiles have a quirk where... Let's see if I can demonstrate it. No, I just got hit. Do I need to be running forward for it? I really don't know the set of conditions perfectly that cause this. Okay, I've aggroed a second mech. I don't want to do that, so I'm going to run here. Is that going to aggro? Okay, got rid of that. Now got that guy. Oh, okay, that was unnecessary, because I wouldn't have been killed anyway. But, let's just go. Getting better at this. As long as I'm full speed, I don't think they can hit me. I said, as long as I'm full speed, I don't think they can hit me. Okay, how am I going to aggro one without the other? Got two mechs this time. I'm going to sweep out from this in this direction. I think that's the best bet. It's the best bet by a somewhat significant margin. Let's aggro. Want to aggro that? Well, if that's strong, it'll be aggroed anyway. Let's get this one first. Standard. Oh no, no! I know that projectiles didn't go through walls in live because I remember you could hide behind the bush. Oh, I must have... Okay, that attack I would have expected to be on cooldown, so I definitely just hit it at like exactly the perfect time. Just keep an eye on whether or not I aggro that. Ideally I won't, but I might do. No, okay, not aggroed. Good. It means I should be safe fighting this guy. Okay. Okay, so web attack. I need to get away during the web attack. The web attack is not anti. No, I need more of a cooldown. Wait, did that just do... And that also holds me in place. Okay, so the web attack, I will just keep on moving. If I'm hit by it. Wow, this is not going well. No, 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 be careful, be careful. Okay, a little bit more success now. Assuming I don't die to anything stupid. Just a bold assumption. Like that! That was stupid, that was stupid. Ooh. That was scary. That was, I think, a good decision. That second attack wasn't, yeah. But nor is this, nor is this. Let's just keep moving here. Okay, that's better. Through. Got hit there, so careful. Ooh, that was very good timing. And I should just be one hit. No, two, 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 two. I'm probably dead. Help. Oh, it's terrifying. Do not like this challenge. Okay, one hit and it's down. No, more. Help. Oh. Okay, now it's one. Oh, okay. Let's be... I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to beat this challenge. Okay, I've got a good starting strategy for most rounds, though, which is lure things, take out mechs. That's bad, that's bad. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. The good thing is that the mechs, whilst they're incredibly annoying, the same thing that makes them incredibly annoying makes them a little bit easier to handle, which is that they don't lose aggro and heal. So this one's going to be down. Everything else will lose aggro and heal. And the losing aggro is lovely, the healing is less so. So the fact that I know the mechs won't is... That's good, that makes this possible. Spiderling, okay. Whew. Okay, cleared out a little bit of breathing. Okay, I should be able to fight this guy without the spiderling coming... Okay. But okay, no, the idea is that hopefully last round I've gone down enough strat. Oh, there we are. You saw the little platform there in that extra high jump I did. That's me jumping off of a platform created by the projectile from a mech. No, this... Oh, it did it again there. Okay. Do I... Okay, I know how I handle this. Around and just... No, it's not worth it. You can get rid of. Okay, so I want to do next. Two hammer stromlings and a mech over there. Not mech, spiderling. Sorry, I may try and not mix up names of things, but probably will in the middle of fights. Okay. One hammer stromling still aggroed, mech not. Another stromling. Could ground pound here, probably not worth it. Let's just try. Okay, that's good. It's more or less ideal. Is that the spiderling aggroed on me? I think it might be. Yes, it is. Okay, that's bad. I don't really... There's not too much I can do about that, I don't think. Don't want to lose... I don't want to risk losing aggro on the hammer stromling. Okay, let's just keep moving around here. Guess I'm fighting that spiderling next then. No, that's bad. That's bad. And at some point the hammer strong. Okay, I'm bailing. Oh, that's annoying. At some point the hammer strongly regained health. Okay, how do I want to do this? Do I skirt around the edge and attack the hammerstrom from the other angle? The issue is if I go too far there, I end up fighting the two hammerstromlings in the mech. Unless I kite off the hammerstromlings over here one at a time. As long as I don't back up into those two, which I shouldn't. Be fine. Okay, let's do this. Come on. I could literally just go DPS this. I could try and play its AI a little bit better though. I messed up. One running jump, that's fine. Okay. Wow, that's bad. Might as well get the 3 hits in then. Okay. Okay, first spiderling to go. Oh, it decided. Cough. Okay. Heal up. Ah, that was kind of bad. I shouldn't have gone hit there. It's fine. Okay, now I know what I'm dealing with. This is a lot. It feels a lot safer. So the strategy seems to be at the beginning. Bad, 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 bad. Get away, get away. Strategy seems to be at the beginning of the rounds, clear out the vast majority of damage dealing stuff, whilst running and just I'll get lots of dangerous enemies clumped up on me, but that's fine. As long as I keep moving, and I'm used to that from survival. That's not too much of a new skill. Bad, bad, bad. Careful, careful, careful. 3 hits. Could play this riskily, but not worth it. I think I was right on 3 hits there. Okay. How's this for character development? That's the same number of things I had difficulty with on previous rounds. Done first time reaching this round. That's bad. Probably went close enough to aggro, yeah. So that for not character development. Quickly? Yes, good. And this should be quickly heal. It was kind of quite close. I don't want to be fighting on this. Okay. I don't know where I do want to be fighting, but I don't like the fact that I can get caught and stuff there. Honestly, the spiderling being in the air isn't the worst thing in the world. Ouch. Okay. Keep moving. I beg to differ, but okay. We're starting to have the strats and to make progress. I'm sorry. Okay, that was actually kind of hilarious. The timing. Wow. But hey, that's better than any other round so far. And like ideally those same strats will just work on. The thing is, I have some issues with Spiderling invaders because I can't stun lock them, and so my normal strats don't work because they technically count as mini bosses. However, that makes no difference here because none of these things I seem to be able to stun lock. So yeah, sure they deal higher damage. If they deal 5 damage per attack, I'm like actually dead. There's not anything I can really do. So if we get that far, there are going to be issues, but... What round's Murgle Blotch on? I want to say it's like 7. Strange. Okay. Sorry. Briefly concentrated on my throat, and then look what happens. Yeah, so I think I'll be very happy if I can reach Murgle Blotch. Honestly, if we can reach Murgle Blotch, I might be in a good position. I don't recall for certain, but I don't remember how many spiderlings there are past until King of Hurl. you can possibly see I'm getting a little bit more confident now with strategies because I had a little bit of time to learn how to do this. That was risky, but paid off. And this is risky, and somehow also paid off. I don't know how. Well, I do know how. No, I don't. I don't know. I don't know enough about how damage is dealt to know how lucky I got there, or how close that timing was. I don't remember where it, if it's dealt server or client side. It feels like it's something that should be handled primarily on the server. And it also, in certain parts of my experience, feels like it is. Two, three, heal. And possibly see that I'm getting a lot more confident with this early game, which is good. Done it quite a few times now. I know what's going on. And more importantly, I know... I've learnt what I can and can't get away with in terms of triple attacking mechs, whilst other stuff is chasing me. Which is good information to have. Don't think this is going to be a best time, but it might be relatively close. Come on. Nah, not best time, but wasn't specifically... Oh, yes it is. Wasn't specifically aiming for best time anyway. What do I want to be? Don't want to be roughly where I am. This is easy start. I don't know if I'd necessarily have wanted that, but got one over there. Yeah, I also don't normally handle pirates, strongling pirates, NLU. I normally manage to just get by without ever fighting them. Pretty much, I just firecracker them normally. Okay, it's good to know I can't run it past there. That's actually a really good piece of information to be aware of. Wow, that was bad. Let's try that. Okay, there we are. I beg to differ, but alright. Don't know how that didn't deal damage. Okay, I mean, that Stromling's actually so insignificant in terms of the fight. I should just be able to take it out one of the first couple of passes. Okay, I think this would be quite a nice area to fight. So I just get... no, I should fight it roughly around where it spawned, just in case it decides to de-aggro. Again, beg to differ, but okay. No, 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 no. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. I could well have died there. Got quite lucky that I didn't. No, 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 run. Good. That's the correct choice. Could come up with more efficient methods for fighting this, but I honestly think the way I'm doing it right now is a good idea. because as you saw with the Strongling mechs earlier, I will, over time, just get more confident fighting them. I mean, as you can see, this is already going to be a significantly better time than last time. Where do I run? I seem to remember this was just madness last time, so I'm not saying there is any way in particular that I can run. Okay, 2 max aggroed. Let's go this way. Do we have? We don't have. Okay, that's good. Wow, that's bad. This is stupid and risky, and I should not be doing it. I'm going to get away with it, but it's a bad idea. Let's just hang out here for a little bit in the crackling maelstrominess. I should de-aggro the spiderling, that's good. Okay, that wasn't right, but this is too high. Is it too high up? No, it's not. Huh. I misjudged that. This is actually... This is going to be genuinely a serious challenge just to do this in a reasonable number of health boosts. I guess I will later on in the game have the Mug of Yo. Okay, let's de-aggro from you. That makes an annoying position. Let's just go for it. Yeah, I figured that I'd catch some attentions there. Oh, okay, I see. Finally got people in chat. Hello, Mustache Man, and hello, Matt. Okay. Oh, I managed to cancel that attack somehow. Don't know how, but might as well take advantage of it. Okay, where do I want to go? Want to run through here. Ideally, I won't aggro that guy. I aggroed that guy. That's fine, as long as I can de-aggro by going far enough over here. Which I can. Good. That's the plan. That was... managed that. That was pretty clean, even if I do say so myself. Okay, I'm going to run through this. Will aggro the spiderling. The big one will be helpful here. Yeah, I have decided for the first... Well, I've decided to see how far I can get without the big one. I'm assuming this is like a starter hardcore LU character. This is not something that I've spent time grinding on. And yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh, interesting. If I take 1 damage, I can get the remainder out. Okay, let's take this guy out first, because I can lure the other spiderling into a better place to fight it. And yes, I don't know when when you guys turned up, but you'll see what my spiderling strategy looks like, and you'll see how awful it is. Importantly, how slow it is. It's tedious, but the rate at which these things can deal damage to me makes it more than necessary. There was a point earlier on in practicing this when I got smashed in a couple of seconds by one of these guys, just because, and that's faster than it sounds, because normally they should be stunned, or normally they would be. I don't know if they should be in Battle Infestation, but normally I would expect more of a delay, and there just wasn't one. I also other things that are different from when you may have seen me playing in the past is that I can't stun them as easily. It's a lot harder to... This is not something I'd normally try, but I'm feeling more confident now, so I think I can get away with it, and then just 2 attacks. There we are. Okay. Gonna wait for the regen. And then where are we at? Okay. Let's go. Final one. So yeah, this literally is Ninja running back and forth, attacking stuff, the game, or the movie, I guess. No, bad. That could have... That didn't go badly, but it could have done, so... I'm honestly pleased. I'm getting better faster than I would have thought. Like, this Spiderling fight's been relatively clean. That was... that was so incredibly risky and dumb. I think if I just go back here, not much can attack me early on. Oh, Merkle Blotch. Oh, this is the target. Yeah, wave service markers. Yeah, this is a lot. I genuinely really like this challenge. It feels a lot nicer than a lot of Hardcore OU. Wow, this is going to be very tedious. I take this back. This is a stupid challenge. Oh no. Can someone look me up on the wiki and see how much damage Merkle Blotch deals? Oh no, it might be 5. I might just have to do this hitless. Which shouldn't be too hard, but... I guess I could just run off and de-aggro. Wow. Hit space instead of attack there. Am I stunning? I shouldn't... I'm not stunning anything else, and Merkle Blotch is a boss. That bosses actually shouldn't be stunned. Okay, so I should remember there is something of a loop for these guys. No, back off. Do you like my instinctive use of... Just assuming damage will probably come in the next few seconds, let's use a healing item just in advance. One hammer will total me, thanks. No pressure. Can barely pull off normal hammer stromlings sufficiently well. I lost my loop. That's really, really, really bad. Whew. So stressful. And I don't even have that much time. I get a round of recovery, don't I? Yeah, okay. Oh. I'm gonna need... I've got some time. Okay. Come on, quickly. I need to very quickly find the... I'm probably going to die. No, this isn't good. Quickly browse data, objects. Need to quickly find Healing Cherry. No. What's my name? Healing Cherry. Got the ID. Oh, I'm out of aggro range for everything. Phew. Okay. Yes. The throwing attack I could dodge anyway. Okay, yeah. I'm not that GM, I thought. Moment. Before anyone complains that I'm using GM commands, like, no. There's no chance I'm doing this without. Like, one day, yes. But for practicing this, I'm not actually grinding enough money to get that many things to fight with. This is interesting. I seem to be stun locking these guys. So I don't know what the deal is with stun locking at the moment. And I'm too scared to properly investigate. I don't know. I'm sorry to clarify when I say. Oh, okay. To clarify when I say something like that, there could be the implication that something's wrong DLU side. I mean, I wouldn't know if it was or not. I don't remember too much of Battle Limber Station from live. That was way too close. This is actually really bad. I should be declumping these guys. We should not be continuing them this clumped up, but I don't really want to let any of them lose aggro now, given the amount of vague attrition damage I've dealt. Oh, I was not paying enough attention to my health there. I need to have an eye on that. Wow, that was actually terrifying. Merkel Blotch, when you said that apparently, yeah, that I would be one hit by the hammer attack. And I just was... Because, yeah, I can barely fight the normal hammer stromlings without being hit by their attacks. So I'm actually amazed I survived that fight. Ooh, okay. Yeah. Oh, great. Okay. Well, I'm going to deal with you later. I'm not going to deal with you right away. Okay, 2. I can probably... And I shouldn't risk it. I forget, these guys deal, I think, 2 damage in 1 hit. At worst. Which means, yeah, there are... they have 2 attacks. One of them deals 1 damage. One of them deals 2. So I should be careful with these guys, basically. Seems like I am stun locking them. Okay. Oh, this is actually the perfect chance to test stun locks. Okay. This is potentially where it all ends. Oh, wait a second. It's 5 attack from the first 2 bosses. Yeah, I considered giving myself an extra heart for this. To be fair, actually, the first GM command I used was what you saw. Can I? Okay, I can knock out an attack. I seem to be stun locking. I don't know why I stun lock some enemies and not others, but that's good enough for me. Okay, where do I want to be? Honestly, here's probably a pretty good place. Nothing powerful. Okay, this guy say standard strategy. Aim for mechs first. Just circle and slowly deal damage. The issue is normally I'd use that on mechs and stromlings. Now I'm dealing with stromling pirates, which are more annoying, and there are at least 2 other mechs in play. Okay. Other mechs, what else do we have? I really, really am enjoying this. This would be like a... Oh no, that's bad. I may have just gone saved by the mech there, I think. Inadvertently. In the fact that it... Okay, 1 extra mech. Rather a lot of the stromling pirates, but I should probably de-aggro them. Again, saved by the mech. Less saved by the mech there. But... Okay, what's next? They're all far enough behind, so I can just do this. All of King of Hell's attacks will total me. Alright. I'm going to... King of Hell will be interesting then. Because, like, again, in theory, something I should be able to do fairly easily. Just... As long as I'm relatively careful. How are they still all aggroed? No. I missed my big one. No, oh, that was... Yeah, okay. That was very close. Did I actually get all of them to attack me at once there? I think I did. And 2 of them landed it, or maybe more did, and they all just landed the single damage attack. I don't know. I don't know enough about the attack loop for these guys. Well, that's the furthest I've gone so far. It's a process of improvement, and this is genuinely just a fun challenge. So I'm not disliking this, because even the early rounds do feel kind of fun. Like, this is, I guess, what I like about this, is it's a lot of what I enjoy most in LU. Strongly mechs the anti-heroes, nice. They do have anti-hero main character energy. It's like, they are the thing that I need to deal with first every time, because they just want everyone to know they're there. Dang, that was a pretty good run. Like, most of that I hadn't gone anywhere near in any of my previous runs. I'm genuinely so intimidated now that I know. Like, now that I know Murgle Blotch one-hit kills me. Like, I was perfectly fine before. Now I have this knowledge, I'm terrified. Okay, do I try the real pro gamer strat here? Nice. Okay, where are the others? Saw at least one back there. Makes sense, I began in the center. Okay, we're doing this. Okay, that works. Alright, first round with mechs. Where's the first one spawn? I never remember. I do remember this trio now. I think I get mechs if I start the other side, but not if I start here. Wow, I managed to do that damageless. Didn't expect that. Okay, I aggro these guys all to there. Then should be able to quickly... Nope, that was bad, and I should never do that again. Okay, and you're seeing the reason why I lose runs in the early game right here. Should stop. Should just let them de-aggro. I'm going to beat my record, my fastest time like this. No. Heal. Okay, now I should just be able to do that, yeah. Remaining, probably, yeah. One remaining, don't know where that one is. Don't see it. There. Wow, that was time I wasted on smashing those two. Yeah, I'm not gonna... This isn't gonna be a good time. It's a rhythm, I just gotta nail it. I've been steadily improving. Like, you can genuinely see the improvement over the course of this stream. Like, I started off having tons and tons of difficulty, and now I've far more got the strategies down. I know what most importantly, I know what I can and I can't get away with. Like, I feel that's the key thing here. More than anything else, there are lots of things I could do at any moment, and it's knowing which ones of those will kill me. Where's the last one? There. Not a record time. How did I... I'm confused. How was my best time not updated? It's probably a leaderboard problem. Okay, this is where things begin to get difficult. And this is the first round where we will fight fight Hammer Stromlings. As long as I have speed, everything should be fine. I'm actually playing more riskily here than I should. Should be a little bit careful. But I think I'll be fine. Take that guy out. Okay, time for a really risky strat. Oh no, I've just aggroed the Spadling. Almost guarantee it. Come on. Thing is, if I go over here, yeah, it de-aggroes it, but it doesn't de-aggro these guys. Normally, I'd have isolated these and we'll be fighting them one-on-one, but I want to try this strat because that gives me more speed. And again, speed isn't just a matter of, like, trying to do it for the sake of the timer. Speed's a matter of how many runs can I get in before I lose patience with the challenge. Careful, careful, careful. Ah. I thought I did that. I thought I had that quickly enough. Maybe I did and it just didn't go in time. But well. That was bad. That was bad, but you know, I can live with it. Not too far into the run, so not too disappointing. There will be, just for those who turned up in the very successful run, that was the anomaly. There will be a lot of, just because I want to get better in general, and that includes getting faster early game. Because the faster I can get early game, the more, yeah, as I was saying before, the faster I can get early game, the more games I can do before I get bored. And therefore, I actually do want to improve at the early game. I can survive it now, but I will die multiple times, and I hope I will get better then because of that. That's the plan. Because before, I wasn't able to safely pull off the strat that I'm failing to pull off now. Wow. I got so lucky there, I misclicked. I did not mean to hit alt. I don't know what I meant to hit, I think I just panicked. Well, that was bad. Okay, I saw two around here. Wow. Wow. Honestly, GG to that guy. I respect him. Where's the last? Let's see it, let's see it, let's see it. Yeah. You can also see that I'm getting a lot. One of the other ways you can tell I'm improving / getting more confident with this is how I handle the start of the rounds, or like which areas I safe. Keep moving. There we are. Nice. How many are there? We can do this. No, I can't. Now I can, maybe. Pretty good time, not gonna lie. Where are the remaining couple? Okay, I see one over there. It's the final one. I'm assuming the final one's going to be in this direction. Maybe not. Doesn't look like it. Did that one run underneath me and trigger the ground pound? I think it did. Wow, that was not a good decision, but it worked. Wow. That's bad. Okay. Wave 4 is always a good wave to benchmark myself off of, because it's after wave 4 that things start getting difficult. And this is by far the fastest run I've ever had. Wave 4. Okay, I'm in the area of the spiderling. I should be... Yeah, that's definitely a record. Okay, cool. I will fight these as quickly as possible. Just get rid of... So that's one thing which I wasn't doing early on, which is a good strategy here, which is to take out the enemies nearby you early on, because a lot of the time which enemies I fight are dependent on, like, that I take things out in a certain order. I try to take mechs out first because they're the greatest risk, but that's assuming that... That's like an order of priorities, assuming that I'm doing the running, jumping, attacking strategy, which I won't always be doing. Especially early on. I'm dead. I should have been dead. I am dead now. I'm not dead. I should have been dead. Okay, I'm just gonna... I should have been dead so many times over at this stage. There's at least 3 or 4 things I should not have survived. I had absolutely no right to survive. Well, I don't think I deserved that, but I had... Like, I'd messed up enough times previously that like, I'm gonna say, yeah, fair enough. That wasn't the one I think I should have died on, but I should have died on so many that, like, yeah, GG. Okay. Guess I'll do this. Guess I won't do that. I've got to remember if there are 3. Triple attack. Like, I spend so much time not triple attacking with this, but, it's good. Yeah, no, I was saying this earlier, but I don't think I ever finished the sentiment that, yeah, one really nice thing about this is this gets, like, I would argue some of the most fun parts of a Hardcore OU challenge. It gets the fast-paced movement, dodging stuff, but at the same time, it also gets the large numbers of enemies, large swarms of enemies, and stuff like that. It's a really fun challenge. I would very much recommend people check it out. It's a fun one. That was not intended. I'm probably dead. I'm not dead. Far less damage dealt to me than should have been. Yeah, that was bad. I've got to stop. Honestly, those are worth it in like certain places in Avant Gardens in Hardcore OU, and that's kind of why I'm doing them. But there's no scenario into which they're worth it here. Like, it very rarely works to begin. Like, it's not like a risky move that I can kind of get away with some of the time, and that saves a lot of time if I get it. It's a risky move that doesn't work most of the time, mostly deals means that I've got damage dealt to me, and yeah, and like, it doesn't save any time if I get it. It's a really bad move overall. Okay, here we do have some slight variation in the spawn positions. I've gone through several Smash 'em all achievements during this. This character I started before the stream began, to be clear, and the only command I've used so far was giving myself more healing cherries. Okay, I've got one. I'm surprised. The only case where it's kind of worth doing that is if the enemies are slightly behind you. I've gotten over a stack of Maelstrom bricks. Okay, I wasn't really paying attention there. I'm not doing too badly on time. Wow. Not good. I should have been moving already, because I don't really want to be out here, but I prefer to be in the centre. Huh. Two very highly situational moves that shouldn't really work, but they did. Is it just me, or is there a correlation between lag spikes and me using the healing cherries? Very short lag spikes, that is, but doesn't feel uncorrelated. If people were really trying to go for this, a really good idea would be to begin to learn, like, learn the routes, learn the spawn points, and I know, like, the people who used to do BoNS, like, really well, for the time aspect. Yeah, there was definitely a lag spike coinciding with that. I know people who used to do that, yeah, would have... Oh, shoot. I messed up when setting up the stream today. I apologise for the quality. I know why that is, but I didn't even think about it until now, really. I just assumed old laptop, probably old laptop's problem. But no, it's YouTube quality. And that's because I think the last time I was running a stream, I may have set the latency to minimal. Which I assume would affect something. Actually, presumably that would... I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know what actually affects visual quality. I know my I know my graphics settings are set to stupidly high by default in Streamlabs OBS, and it's really pointless and just wastes a ton of space on my computer. But Alright, so yeah, okay. The remaining three are all over here. It's not anywhere near as good a time as I've had in the past. I mean, maybe it is, but it doesn't feel like an incredible time. It's fine, it doesn't have to. Triple. This guy. Rat pound. Should there we are. Hello. So should have regened before that point, really. Question about whether or not I think there'll be an easier way to download DLU in the future. I think that it will get progressively easier as time goes on, but it'll be a long time before a compilation step of some form is completely removed. And that, yes, it's really off-putting when you first try and... when you're first trying to learn to play it, but first trying to learn to get it going. This is such a risky strategy that kind of paid off there. This won't. I got yeah, anti-hero moment there. I got very much saved. 2, 3, come on. I should be dead. I should be dead. I should be dead. Should be dead in many, many ways. Should just be able to do reasonably well by just attacking. That was riskier. Anyway, yes. I don't think it'll become a ton easier now. It's definitely a long way to go before there's an executable or anything like that. I'm playing this a lot more dangerously than I should be. Yeah, get that Stromling. I said get that Stromling. Is this a loop? Not really. Not really. It's not too bad. That could have been a lot worse, actually. As, like, improvising a potential loop goes, that could have gone far, far worse. No. Move, move, move. Okay, that's lag spike. Whenever I use one's actually going to get quite annoying. I don't know if it's just the visual effects, or if that's something I can... if that's something I can turn down. I don't want that to be the reason I lose a run. I'm getting faster. Well, if you were watching my tutorial, I should say that tutorial is not the best way of doing it. That tutorial was what I produced, was what I, as someone who has no experience with the DLU codebase, or on the Windows subsystem for Linux, anything like that, that's what I produced in, like, a day. That is not the gold standard of what you should do. There are other guides available. There's one by a guy called Master Eric, which I believe is like the standard kind of commonly used guides now, or guides new users tend to be directed to in the OUCH, which is definitely an option. How good it is, I don't know. I haven't tried following it, but it seems lots of people have found it very helpful. I know there is... so the thing is, the reason it was initially had to be compiled on WSL is because, well, it was written for Linux, and as of release, there was an issue with the Windows version. However, that has been fixed now. There is now an installer for the Windows version. Okay, I'm going to play this a little bit more safely now. Okay, go. No! I should be dead. Elo cores, was it? As a general rule, I should have been paying more attention to the game there. As a general rule, it seems that the written tutorials have tended to be better than the video ones. There is a tutorial by Avery Sumner on YouTube. Yeah, there's a guide by Avery Sumner on YouTube for setting up DLU on Windows. Using, I believe... no, I don't remember what it was using, but yeah, that... I'm kind of annoyed I lost that last run. That was stupid. I should have been paying more attention. I actually... yeah, because I nearly died twice there, and I'd already nearly died once, and I should have died that first time, so I wasn't playing well. Yeah, go away. Go away. You can tell when I'm playing one-handed, because the camera stops going in a very good way. Well, and you can hear drinking noises. Careful. Neither of those were intended to be ground pounds, but I just forgot I'd hit space twice. Yeah, so I'm actually genuinely really, like, this has been a really enjoyable experience because I have very much been learning and getting a feel for this, and I enjoy that process. The process of learning and, like, actually seeing myself improve it's a lot more fun than normal hardcore LU runs where like, there's some exciting stuff, but, a lot of just tedious stuff that I've done a million times before. This is like a full game hardcore LU run, but just the fun and terrifying bits, which I'd say are typically somewhat synonymous in such runs. Another time. Just gonna quickly refill my stock. Yeah, initially I was like too scared to run into the center. Well, initially I wasn't too scared to run into the center, then I quickly learnt that I should have been. And now I'm slowly learning that I don't need to be. I need to be cautious, but I should be fine as long as I'm relatively careful. That last one I should have hit, but anyway. That was one of those that I could get away with because the stronglings were sufficiently far away from me. This isn't a bad time. I think this is my record. And I wasn't even playing particularly. I was playing one-handed early on it. Okay. What? You're there? Okay, hello. Go away. Okay, there's 5 enemies. Okay, and now we've just got the 3 hard ones. Which one do I go for first? I could try the spiderling first for a change. I don't remember if I did that last time. That was the early strat. That wasn't the early strat. I think I may have done it at some point, but that was never the main strat. And run, run, run. I haven't decided yet whether or not that attack strat that I just did is a good idea. I think it might be, actually. I think it's pretty safe, because as long as I only do 3, I'm safe from that attack. I should have kept attacking there, but... Well, no, I could have kept attacking there, I think would be a better way of phrasing that. No, I'm probably dead. I'm very, very lucky to be alive. It can get a lunge attack off right after a web attack. I didn't pay enough attention to see that it was going to do a web attack. Standard clumped enemy fighting. Okay. That's true. The a combination of AI being somewhat unpredictable, different spawning, clumping of enemies, it all adds stuff to this. Okay, I forget what spawns here, so I'm just going to run away. Nothing nice ever spawns at those positions. Okay. Triple attack. Ground pound. Might be a good... No, not a good move. Quickly heal. Okay, we've got... So, yeah, I remember that clump. Enough mechs on me to be a problem if I'm at significantly under 5 health. I'd say 2 counts as being significantly under 5. There we are. Okay. They're down. Got that one. Oh, hello. Got you. Gonna de-aggro by moving over to this corner, then take on the mech. Okay, so that... So this, okay, the spiderling is not aggroed on me. It's just the mech. I'm gonna lure the mech over here. That should be fairly safe. Where are the enemies? Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna trust that I can beat the mech before the spiderling gets here. If it notices me, it did, and I could. Yeah, okay, it's gonna forget about me. Take out this hammer strongling. Take it out over here, actually. It's a good space. One of the things that will keep me alive here is that LU has like limitations on the number of enemies it ever chucks into one place. Okay, so that loop there is actually fairly easy. That's good. Back off. So, okay, I think the strategy that's evolving is I should attack like this when I don't have... Okay, one good thing to know is that spiderlings, 4 health and 5 health are almost equivalents fighting them. No, 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 no. Run, run, run. Okay, that's good. So the nice thing about the web attack is now that I know I have to run directly afterwards, it won't stun me. The web attack doesn't stun, or it doesn't fix me in place. The lunge attack can. That was too risky there, what I just did. I shouldn't have done that. And this I should be able to just win. Now I've got to deal with this clump. If I can get past this clump, we're getting close to a good run. This was where I died last time. I'm not keeping track on my ever-increasing death counter. Don't think I deserved that one, but... I'm slightly confused by what it is counting as my best wave slash time. I know this is broke. I know, like, lots of leaderboard things are not going well on DLU right now. I know it's related to that, but it's quite funny. Okay, so I really need to just... I need to spend more time fighting, I guess, fighting doubles... fighting double hammer stromlings. Like, that's something that's worth doing. Alright. Wasn't what I planned on, but it checks out. Okay, so can I get a sub 40 first round? That's a question I'm interested in knowing the answer to. This isn't particularly a fast run, but... That was stupid. That was so stupid, but so satisfying. 2 over here, where are the remaining 2? There. Okay, good. I don't know I mean, if you're aware of this, the song "Cool Guys Don't Look at Explosions," I think that was a song, as rather than just a meme. I know it was like it's a meme and an oft-quoted statement, but I think it was also a song done by a band known for writing stuff which I probably couldn't advertise on here. Okay, I mean, I could advertise it, but by my own child friendliness standards, I will not. Okay. Yeah, I would definitely say this has the... Yeah, this does have the feeling... I'm not bored. This, okay, the early rounds I'm beginning to learn, but they go by fairly quickly. And, like, there will still be that one Stromling that hides from me, because that's a fundamental part of this game, it appears. Yeah, this is not a good time, but... I can live with that. Time isn't the only aim. Okay, there. And then it's just those on the other end. Possibly these. No, there's one still missing. There's the one still missing. Probably there. No. Where is it? Where is it? I hate the colour scheme. Dang, that could have been a reasonable time. The rest of this round was pretty fast. Oh. I don't want to know how long that was running behind me for, that you guys were just watching and being like, it's literally right behind you. Why did I choose this as my starting position? Well, I know why. It's because I wasn't thinking. Good, got rid of you. Just continue, take these guys. That could have been death there. These guys are nice because they give me practice of taking 2 out in 1 a little bit earlier on. Or at least they can. There is that option if I choose to play it that way. This guy, I can nearly die to. Had I been a little bit slower, that would have gone that attack off, and I would have died. Honestly, all my homies love the Stromling mechs. Come in clutch so many times. I did hit it, but slightly too late. Okay, I'm gonna call it relatively soon. But the nice thing about this is I don't really want to. This is a really fun challenge. Because, yeah, it's fast-paced. I'm annoyed at some of the losses I've had over the past couple of games, because they don't feel good. Like, I had that one really good game about an hour ago, where I got pretty far. Fairly blind as well. I think it was the first, maybe second time I got past round 5. And I made it all the way past Merkle Blotch. I'm running the wrong way. It's funny how this is probably, okay, aside from summoning stuff, this is probably one of the fast, having more people, Like, it's probably, like, one of the faster ways of beating those early rounds. Like, there's not a huge ton more you can really optimize. I guess ranged weapons. But yeah, got to give a shout out to some people who have been grinding Battle of Infestation have gone times which are like 9 minutes something. It's very impressive. Like, that's beating live records. I mean, I think there is something different to it in the fact that I don't know if in live people would actually, like, VC. Whereas I suspect people now far more likely to. Fairly fast. Let's see if I can keep up this pace. I think that's fairly fast. I don't really have a good sense, if I'm honest. Where is everything? I've lost time just running around in circles, getting confused there. That was stupid. I don't have any regen. Okay, regen's back up. I had the option to delay it there, but I figured it wasn't worth the risk. Where's the remaining? There's one there. Please don't it's on the other side. Dang it. So this is still like one of my fastest times on this, but could have been better. Okay. Start here. There's a mech and a Stromling around here. Okay, we've got the Spiderling over there. It's fine. Get this mech. Don't know if I can actually hit it. No, I can't. Wow. That's very much not how you should play that. Wow. Miss there. Okay, I'm aggroing the mech at the moment. I'm risking... Not mech, Spiderling. Okay, got rid of that. Risking aggroing these two. I'm gonna take them both at a time for practice's sake. Which, yeah, is the reason I'm now losing more games. Is that I'm far more willing to do stupid stuff for the sake of practice. But yeah, this feels so much nicer than standard hardcore LU runs, because, like, those, I'm spending, like, Avant Gardens is like 40-odd minutes in a run like that. Is that loopable? I think that might be. I attacked one time too many there. No. 5. 5. Oh. It should be 1 or 2 hits now. Me nearly dying there made the next bit quite easy. Okay. DLU is not going to bring back their forum. At any point, that's not something that's planned to happen. Like, as a whole, DLU, as the existence of the server yeah, the server exists, but DLU as like the single collective place, that's more or less gone. Like the people are still all around, but whoa, mech, not mech, spiderling. I should be able to get this guy. Oh, it's lower health than I thought. Did you hear how I... Well, I know you did, because I know my keyboard's fairly loud anyway. But just so you know how scared I got there. You could hear the noise of me smashing my keyboard. Some people smash that like button. I desperately attempt to smash stuff in Battle Infestation. And to clarify, I am not... Sorry, I'm memeing standard YouTube phrases rather than trying to subtly insert like this video. I'm going to dislike it now, just so that it's very clear I don't really care too much about how many likes it gets. Feel free to, like, not. It doesn't make any difference to me. The classic, like, complete opposite of every YouTuber ever. But, like, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just screwing around. I could have kept going there. I might have made it, but it wasn't worth it. Because I lost one attack. They have 6 health. I lost one attack in the combo. It might have had enough time to get another one off on me. So, not worth it. Okay. Take this guy on next. That was closer than it should have been, and I probably just aggroed. No, I didn't. Okay, that was further than I thought. Heal. I mean, you can see that's going back up. Okay, this is going to be my last run. As fun as it's been, I'm getting better. This would be a really fun thing to do. This is like an actual, like, I don't know. I feel I've done a ton of really technical challenges on LU now, and I feel I've kind of... Okay, that doesn't count. I've kind of reached the end of many of the hard ones that I could that could come to mind. And so, like, I don't know. I was not feeling highly enthused about doing tons of... about what more LU content I could / would do. This, I don't know how enjoyable it is to watch. The fact that my view count has maxed out at 4 people probably suggests not hugely, but then again, it probably isn't the best time for most people viewing this. I know, like the vast majority of my viewers are US based, and I don't think this is a great time. Slow first round. Missed hit. Good. Another missed hit. Don't know what determines whether or not a ground pound will work when I'm being attacked, but I felt it was worth it in that instance because I didn't think I was going to die either way. Maybe I was, though. Maybe I miscalculated the number there. What's there? I saw you. Okay. Not hugely fast. Nothing to write home about. heal up there. Okay, good. I'm looking forward to people doing like server mods and stuff, because I think one really cool thing would be, like, honestly, go the BTD 6 route, or just, I guess BTD 5 had this as well. I just never worked out how to do it. But and have you could have community done challenges. I mean, it's currently possible to some extent with properties, but like a simple thing where it's like people put in coordinates of enemies and spawn times maybe on Battle Infestation could be really good fun. Okay, I need to regen my or restock my supply of healing cherries. Okay, I'll come back around, or I will. Regardless, not attacking there was not doubling back was a good play for speed. Yeah, that's one of those times where it can be good to attack a little bit early. Oh no, it's a bad place to be right at the start of a round with 2 health. I need to move out of the centre, so I'm never going to de-aggro anything that way. The one issue I have with the fact that I control camera with right click, I mean, it's the correct option, like, objectively, but the one issue I have is reduced ability to direct attacks. Because, like, even when I press left, that, like, or sorry, not reduced ability to direct attacks, reduced speed at changing direction. When I do this, and I, like, turn sideways, that will change the direction I next attack. Okay. I'm going to play this safe. Going to completely safe it. Because I want this final run to be a good one. No, run, I'm dead. Okay. That I was stupid. My instinct is also to keep attacking, which is a really, really bad instinct to have. Anyway. Yeah, thank you anyone who has made it this far in the video. I know no one has made it this far live. But that's alright. Thank you very much for watching. This has genuinely been a good time. I've been you.